Mayor de Blasio, the mayor of New York City, said, listen, we need our gatherings. He said, I understand how important people's faiths are to them, and we need our faith in this time of crisis, but we do not need gatherings that will endanger people. Okay, I appreciate that. I'm telling everyone, abide by the government guidelines out of love for your neighbor. But listen to what he said. Listen to how far he is willing to take this.
Everyone has been instructed that if they see worship services going on, they will go to the officials of that congregation. They'll inform them they need to stop the services and disperse. If that does not happen, they will take additional action up to the point of fines and potentially closing the building permanently.
Closing the building permanently? He said the same thing about synagogues. Closed down. You're going to... Mayor de Blasio, with all respect, who gave you the right to make a decision? Under what constitutional or legal guidelines can you make a decision? Can you threaten churches, synagogues, places of worship, and say, if you do not go according to our guidelines, we will shut you down permanently? Based on what? That's outrageous. And you know what it's going to produce? It's going to produce responses where people now say, you're trampling on our rights. You are persecuting us as religious people. You are going beyond the guidelines of the government here. And therefore, we are going to defy it. What you're going to get is defiance, people pushing back and saying, no, Mayor de Blasio, this is crazy. Yes, by all means, use wisdom. Yes, New York right now is the hot spot for America. Yes, many people could be dying there. I just interacted with an ultra-Orthodox Jewish friend in Brooklyn, and he said, yeah, people in his community are dying. It's a large community. It's a close-knit community, so it's very easy for a contagion to spread. Even before they know what's going on, it can be spreading. We are doing what we can. I'm urging pastors, leaders, comply with government guidelines out of love for your neighbor so as not to endanger your neighbor. But this, sir, is outrageous. This is the very thing that people are fearing. This is the very thing that people are saying the government's going to try to shut us down. They're going to look for an excuse to do it. And I keep saying, look, not under Donald Trump. President Trump is freedom loving and he wants the churches open. But you've got Mayor de Blasio saying this New York City, Mr. Mayor, step back. Take these words back. Apologize publicly and say, I had no right to speak that. Everyone could understand in the midst of the crisis that someone could misspeak a word here or there. So fix it, apologize, get things right. Otherwise, you're going to endanger lives because people are going to feel conscience bound to disobey you, to say you don't have the right to do this. And then you've created a bigger problem, sir. So step back, apologize for the misstatement, but say we are going to enforce things universally. So whatever you're going to do universally, whether it's a bar, whether it's a strip club, whether it's a mosque, whether it's a synagogue, whether it's a movie theater, whether it's a ball field, that if a bunch of people gather together there and violate our guidelines, that we're going to hold them responsible to be fines, fine. Whatever you're doing consistently across the board, secular, religious, just the same, but don't threaten to shut buildings down, synagogues, churches permanently. That's outrageous. That's completely out of order.